the sky is torn. The serpent wakes. Feel the tremor. Where snow burns black and the sea is curled. A raven brought me a sunless scroll. Said, man of dust, hear the final toll. My axe is rust, but my chest is cold. I've seen the fire that eats the pole. The ground beneath starts to split and roll. This ain't a war, this is losing control. This is Ragnarok's race. The earth breaks in 3/4 time. Snake venom rain, no holy place. You feel the drop before the sign. This is Ragnarok's race. The sky weeps iron and lime. Run to the hall, but you're too late. Odin's eye is blind this time. I saw the wolf swallow the moon like bread. The sun ran screaming, painted red. The bridge of gods is a torn up thread, and every prayer falls silent dead. You want a hero? I brought a hearse. The end don't care about your verse. I spit the ash from the first to the worst. The crown of giants is a broken curse. Don't call me y'all, call me the last. The forward scout of the overcast. The ship of Nils has raised its mast. Your little shield is a sieve of glass. The horn of Heimdall cracked in two. No god arrives, just me and you. Breathe the ash, count the cracks. This base is the last heart attack. This is Ragnarok's base. The earth breaks in 3/4 time. Snake venom rain, no holy place. You feel the drop before the sign. This is Ragnarok's base. The sky weeps iron and lime. Run to the hall, but you're too late. Odin's eye is blind this time. The surfer must spell licks my heel. The tree of world is a burning wheel. I don't sing pain, I sing what's real. The way steel learns how to melt and kneel. Your little kingdom of meat and pride is a sinking rock on a boiling tide. I brought the base where the gods have died. Bring the rock in a tour, it's a ride. So stop your boots if you understand. The serpent's jaw is a base command. No Valkyrie with a golden hand, just the low and roar of a broken land. The ash settles. No throne, no crown, only the base, still moving underground.
I step off the long ship, water drips from my chin. Fjord is silent, but my shadow makes a grin. Or still moving even when I tell him stop. That's the power of the long chop. My axe don't swing fast, it cuts like a dart. By the time you hear the whistle, your spine already bought. I move like the tide, slow, then you're gone. Your whole village feel me before I even yawn. I don't run, I glide, I don't shout, I decide. Your shield walk, you architecture, my blade is the vulture. Long chop, hear the wood cry. One swing, two graves, no goodbye. Long chop, bass so low. You feel me in your marrow before I even show. I saw a king once, trembling on his knee, said, spare me, jaw, take my silver and my sea. I said, keep your silver, keep your salt, keep your wife. I came for the chop, not for a peaceful life. My 808 sounds like a glacier breaking. Your fast rap sounds like a child faking. I take my time, each bar is a funeral, each breath is a eulogy, each pause is a cannonball. You see the axe in the air for 3 whole seconds. That's the long chop effect. You reflect, you correct, you collect your last breath. They ask me why I don't chase, because running is for prey. I walk, the earth moves for me, the wind bends for me, your fear runs for me. Then the chop, not fast, final. Long chop, hear the wood cry. One swing, two graves, no goodbye. Long chop, bass so low. You feel me in your marrow before I even show. Last man standing, I let him keep his legs. I want him to sail south and tell the other jaws what he begs. Tell him I don't fight wars, I am bloodlines. Not with lightning, with patience, that's the long job design. My axe is not hungry, my axe is already fed. It swings because the rhythm said so. Now lay your head on this oak stump, close your eyes, count to 3.
1, 2, 1.
Please don't pull my chains, please don't pull my chains, please don't pull my chains to my baba. Please don't pull my chains, please don't pull my chains, please don't pull my chains to my baba.
Yeah. They don't hear it yet, but the gate is opening. One more sunrise, one more shield, then silence.
I was born in the shadow of a burning pine, where the fjord drinks blood and the moon tastes iron. They gave me a name carved in broken stone, but I traded that name for a frozen throne. I've seen kings fall with a whisper, and gods choke on their own gold. My axe doesn't ask for forgiveness, my back doesn't learn how to fold. They build their walls from the bones of the weak, I build mine from the storms I survive. Every scar on my chest is a river, every silence a war I deprived. I don't pray for an easy death, I pray for a death that remembers my breath.
Valhalla calling, I'm already gone. The raven knows my footsteps before the dawn. No tears on my blade, no fear in my lungs, just the sound of the old gods clicking their tongues. Valhalla calling, I'm already there.
They saved me a seat on a frozen chair. I don't need a shield, I don't need a crown, just the echo of thunder when they put me down. I walked through a forest of burning liars, where every promise was funeral pyres. My father said, son, keep your hunger quiet, but hunger like mine starts a riot in silence. So I sharpen my tongue on the west on a spite, learn to love the long night. I don't fight for glory, I fight for the code, for the story they tell when their heroes grow old. Let them keep the soft beds in the wine, I take frost on my knuckles and a crooked spine. The meek inherit the dirt and the mud, the brave inherit the rust and the blood. I saw holding shadow pass over the sea. He didn't wave, he just nodded at me.
They ask me, are you afraid to die? I laugh. I've already died 3 times. Once when they lied, once when I cried, and once when I chose the axe over the alibi. So no, I don't fear the gate. I fear arriving empty. Valhalla doesn't want your weakness. It wants your roar.
Valhalla calling, I'm already gone. The raven knows my footsteps before the dawn. No tears on my blade, no fear in my lungs, just the sound of the old gods clicking their tongues. Valhalla calling, I'm already there.
They saved me a seat on a frozen chair. I don't need a shield, I don't need a crown, just the echo of thunder when they put me down.
Let me tell you what glory really smells like. It's sweat and rust and a broken spike. It's watching your brother take one last breath, then standing up straighter when they whisper death. I've been outnumbered since the day I was born, but numbers don't cut when the heart is worn. One wolf against 100 sheep. The wolf still eats, the sheep still sleep. So line them up, the false kings, the soft thrones. I walk through their fire with ice in my bones. They can keep their Valhalla if it's built on pretend. I'll build my own hall with the spines of my friends.
And when the last sun bleeds into the frost, I won't ask what I lost, I'll ask what I carved before I cross.
Valhalla calling, I'm already home.
Not because I was chosen,
Because I never stopped walking alone.
Wake up, oars in the water, fog on the fjord. They don't know we're here yet. Dawn cracks, axe swing, shield bites steel. Long chip nose cuts the fog, this is real. No torch, no song, just a thirst for the meal. They pray to their God, but their God cannot feel. 3 strokes on the drum, that's the signal to kneel. First blood on the sand, let the terror unseal. I don't fight for the gold, I don't fight for the land. I fight for the scream when they don't understand. Pray at dawn, no mercy, no call. Pray at dawn, watch the stronghold fall. Pray at dawn, hear the widows moan. They sleep in their wool, dream of bread and the mead. We step over walls at the speed of a greed. An axe in the dark is the last thing they read. The captain stands up, watch him fall like a reed. I don't parley, I don't bargain, I don't take the weak. I carve my name deep where the ravens will peak. From the shore to the hall, from the hall to the pyre. Every breath that I take fuels the northern empire.
They asked me once, why dawn? I said because dawn is when hope wakes up, and hope should never wake up alone.
Houses burn red, paint the sky for the crows. Every door that we kick, every prayer that goes up to a God who's not listening now. We don't wear crowns, we just take and we plow. Women and children we send to the shore, not as slaves, as witnesses, nothing more. So they run to the next town and tremble and say, the fog came alive at the break of the day. Skull! Oars in the water again. Sun's up now. They'll tell this story for 3 generations. Skull! Skull! the floor. I don't need a crown, I just need a war. Step on the long ship, leave the shore behind. The wind smells like iron and a furious mind. My beard holds the frost, my chest holds the flame. You call my name once, I forget from shame. Call it twice, I might turn my head. Call it thrice, now you wake the dead. I've seen kings fall drunk on their own throne. I've seen brave men die cold and alone. But me, I die with a laugh and a curse, and my last breath becomes the first verse. For the blood that we spilled before dawn, for the ones who won't come back no more. Let the rafters shake with the sound till the mead runs out and the roof comes down. For silver, I fight for the tail. Your sword is for sale, mine bites through the mail. I don't count my enemies, I count my breath. See checks, hail sends 3 men to their death. My shield has more scars than your whole crew. My axe has a name, what's yours? Oh, too soon. I drink from the skull of a liar I met. Last winter still grinning, no regret. The fire don't want me, the cold don't bite. I dance on the edge of the endless night. And when the gods whisper, boy, pick a side, I say, I'm the storm. I don't need a ride. For the blood that we spilled before dawn, for the ones who won't come back no more. Let the rafters shake with the sound till the mead runs out and the roof comes down. Listen, the old men say glory is a ghost. I say glory is a laugh you remember, while your lungs fill with your own blood. So laugh with me now, or step aside. There is no third door. Put my name on a stone, no, put it on a blast. 40 seconds of fury, then make it last. In the throat of every drunk who remembers the night we burn the whole hall just to feel the light. I don't pray for mercy, I pray for more ale and a shield that won't splinter and a true blade for sale. But since none of that's coming, I'll take what I hold. My axe, my voice, and a heart that's pure gold. So pass the horn, let's pass it again. Tomorrow we fight, tonight we pretend that death is a guest at the end of the table. And we are the ones who decide when he's able. For the blood that we spilled before dawn, for the ones who won't come back no more. Let the rafters shake with the sound till the mead runs out and the roof comes down. Skull! Oh, Father, the ravens remember. The wolves are watching. And my chest is your altar. I walked through 9 worlds with 9 wounds on my back. Slept on the roots of Yggdrasil, woke up with the axe. No runes on my skin, just scars that spell your name. Odin, I don't pray, I just sharpen the flame. The hip is holy war, the bass is Hugin's wing. My right hand is moon in memory of everything. They said, drop the hammer, I dropped the whole sky. Thor cried, once I made the thunder cry twice. This ain't trap, this is a blood oath with a kick drum. Every 808 pulse a heartbeat from Helheim come. You hear the raven, that's my ad-lib from the gallows. I don't chase fame, I chase the echo of your hallows. Valhalla doesn't want your tears, Valhalla wants your knees on the floor. So bow to the one-eyed rhythm, or I'll open the door. Open the door. This is Odin's 808. The spear through your speaker, shield by axe.
kiss.
Death is my feature.
You pray to your cross.
I bleed for the raven.
One eye in the sky,
The rest in the pavement.
Odin, sail away.
The rest in the pavement. I saw the wolf Henry wearing gold chains, eating kings who forgot the taste of veins. You rap about money, I rap about the gallows. My first album cover, a broken longship shadow. My producer is a scout with a cracked laptop. Samples from a burial mound that never stopped. Dropping bass like a body down a frozen well. Every hi-hat is a shard of a broken shield bell. Odin doesn't stream, Odin listens from the root. And if the beat stops, that means I'm absolute. No auto-tune, just frostbite and breath. I wrote this hook on the edge of a precipice of death. They ask me, where's your melody? I pointed to the spear in my side.
Where's your hook?
I opened my palm, there was only one eye left.
Where's your drop?
I stepped forward, and the earth remembered how to shake.
This is Odin's 808.
The spear through your speaker.
Shield, bite, axe, kiss.
Death is my feature.
You pray to your cross.
I bleed for the raven.
One eye in the sky,
The rest in the pavement.
fade away. The broken,
The rest in the pavement.
fade away.
Hell, the broken. Hell, the 808 unspoken. When the last 808 dies and the subs go cold, I'll still be standing at the gate with a story that was never sold. Frost on my tongue, north in my lungs. I calculate your fall before the first sword swung. You think rage wins? You think heat is strength? I watched empires freeze while you burned at full length. I move like glacier smoke, no heartbeat when I strike. You show you're fired too soon, I wait until midnight. Your temper is a torch that melts your own shield wall. I am the silent fjord that watches empires fall. I don't shout in the meat hall, I don't bleed before I bite. My fury has a temperature, it's -49. You call me cold, I call you dead. You just haven't felt it yet. Fire gives you light to see, frost gives you regret. I am fire and frost, both gods inside my chest. One hand holds the burning torch, one hand holds the blizzard's breath. You pick a side, I am the one. You feel the heat, then feel the frost. Bow down or burn alive. I am fire and frost. You saw the dragon in my chest, but missed the ice around my bones. I let you swing your hammer first so I could count your cracking stones. The wise wolf does not chase the deer, the wise wolf waits for snow. I let the blaze blind all your men and I attack below. Don't mistake my patience for weakness in my blood. When frost decides to feed, it comes as freezing flood. And when I flip the switch from iceberg to inferno, the last thing you will witness is both my
just ash and ice.
Listen to me, flame breather. Your fire will die the moment you stop feeding it. My frost waits. My frost outlasts kingdoms. You are a candle. I am the glacier that watched your grandfather freeze. Now speak again. Tell me who is stronger. Sleep in your warm hall, little flame. I will be here in the morning. Same cold, same patience, same fangs. No tears on my blade. No prayers left for the living. The hall is open, and I come home on 808 wings. The fjord is burning red behind me, my longship's hull kissed by flame. I left my shield in the mud of a foreign shore, but Odin knows my name. I've tasted iron for breakfast, drank the rain of 1,000 spears. Every scar on my chest is a map that leads me past the fear. They told me to kneel to their gods of gold. I laughed and split their throne. A true jaw doesn't beg for mercy, he turns his wounds to stone. Where the brave reside.
No Valkyrie needs to call my name.
I'll ride the bass wave through the lightning and flame.
No Valhalla
with 808 wings. Where the fallen kings make the rafters sing. Not a whisper of regret on my tongue. The battle's done, the song's begun.
I've been cut down, got up twice, seen brothers turn to ash and ice. But a wolf don't weep when the winter bites. He sharpens his teeth for the final fight.
My axe is heavy, my breath is slow, but the fire below won't let me go. They ask me, why do you smile at death? I say, because I've been dead since my first breath. This flesh is just a rental, my soul is monumental. The 808 hum is my funeral hymn. Watch me crawl to glory on broken limbs.
No shield maiden carried me here. No golden throne waited. I walked through the spear, rain. I chewed on the lightning. And now I hear the doors groan open.
So raise the horn, let the meat spill wide.
I'm crossing the bridge where the brave reside.
No Valkyrie needs to call my name.
I'll ride the bass wave through the lightning and flame.
Fill Valhalla
with 808 wings, where the fallen kings make the rafters sing. Not a whisper of regret on my tongue. The battle's done,
the song's begun.
Tell my enemies this, you didn't win. You just lost the right to see me grin. I'll be drinking where your arrows can't follow.
in the belly of the hall where the echoes are hollow. My name will rot in your mouths like gold bread, while my bones laugh loud with the glorious dead. So pour one out for the ones who fell, not a sad farewell.
A war yell.
No casket, no stone.
Just the bass in your chest.
If you hear thunder on a quiet night,
That's me, restless. you bastards. I'm home.
Still sings in my palm, not the rust of kings, but the blood of a calm. I was born in a longhouse under smoking spear. The fjord taught me silence, the wolf taught me fear. But fear is a servant, not the master to me. I turn his gold hands into victory's key. Look at my tunic, that red is now wine. That's the last breath of a chieftain who crossed my line. Don't wear gold out with the weight of my name. Every job before me carve this land with the flame. You want my seed, come dig up my roots, but be ready to feed the soil with your own burning fruit. This is the blood of the jar. Slow, digging gold, it doesn't rush the war, but it never grows old. One drop in the river, 10 generation rise. You don't take my throne, you inherit my life. You inherit my life. I've seen young raiders scream olden days, then choke on their own bravado. What a shame. Glory's not the scream, it's a quiet after. The moment you smell rain and hear your own laughter. Because you live, cause the shield held true. Because the jaw's blood doesn't ask what's due. It gives, it takes, it breaks it. We thought the real jaw wins better before they are fought. I keep my enemies close, not in friendship, no. But to watch them remember what they already know. That my hall has a long table but a short door. You and the rest guest you leave is Lord. Listen. You hear that? That's not thunder. That's my grandfather's knuckles still knocking on the underworld gate. He says, boy, don't spill blood for tribute. Spill it for memory. So I keep my blade clean, but my hands dirty. The jaw's blood is heavy, that's a point certainly. You wanna rap about Vikings with leather and chrome. I'm buried 3 kings in this frosty home. Their gold is a chair I refuse to sit on, cause the moment you rest, your saga is gone. I write mine in bone, out in parchment or scroll. Every scar on my chest is a story I control. My daughter holds a shield, my son holds a hand. One will lead raids, one will sharpen the pen. Both carry the same red river inside. You don't choose the jaw's blood, the blood chooses your tide. You don't choose is your tide. You don't choose is your tide. You don't choose is your tide. This is the blood of the jar. Slow, digging cold. It doesn't rush the wall, but it never grows old. One drop in the river, 10 generation rise. You don't take my throne, you inherit my eyes. You inherit my eyes. You inherit my eyes. You inherit the blood of the jar. Slow, digging cold. It doesn't rush the wall, but it never grows old. One drop in the river, 10 generation rise. You don't take my throne, you inherit my eyes. You inherit my eyes. You inherit the weight. You inherit the silence. You inherit the storm.